I like the excitement of the fast stuff.
Hi Max. First of all, I have to congratulate you. I've been counting and I think now you've released more CDs as Soulfly albums than as Sepultura.
Yep.
How does it feel?
Feels good, you know. It feels like went fast actually. I couldn't believe when I realized Soulfly, this is his 7th album. Seems like just yesterday I was making the first one. But it's been a long career since '98. We've been doing this. A lot of music, a lot of songs. I'm just very happy that Soulfly has survived and maintained and grow as much as it did to become like today is a very important part of the metal rock circuit. Soulfly is a big band in that, you know, so I'm glad for that, you know, so it feels really good.
That's good. Maybe we can go back to September 2003. Well, you were saying that you're glad that Soulfly survived. Mike, Marcello and Roy left in September and you were, well, on your own in Soulfly. Can you describe that period? Was it hard for you or was it just for you, no, it doesn't matter, I am Soulfly, it's okay?
Yeah, it was hard, but I think it was also like a good moment to try to find some really exciting people. That's how from Mark Rizzo, for example, which became an essential part of Soulfly, a huge part of Soulfly. And it was difficult because there was just me again by myself. I had to find other people, but at the same time, it was exciting because I knew it was going to continue anyway. It was just a matter of finding the right people.
And because when I read back interviews from that period, well, back then you said, well, Soulfly, every album I'm going to use new people and then we'll see what Soulfly becomes with each album. But now you have, since 2004, since the Prophecy album I think, you have, well, the same lineup.
Yeah, it didn't change. It was a surprise for me even.
Yeah. Does it feel better now if you compare, I don't know, for you music-wise, if you compare the first 3 albums now to the last 4 albums,
it feels good. It feels the right way. I think Dark Ages was a turning point in Soulfly's career because we decided to go heavier, more aggressive.
Why did you do it? Why?
I think I found metal again in my life, exciting metal.
Is that
was missing, you know. It was like I was experimenting a lot in Soulfly, and that was good, but the max that people remember is the max of metal from the Sepultura days, you know, the Arise days, the Chaos AD days. And then
how did you find the metal again?
I don't know. It's kind of.
Did you listen back to your old albums or maybe?
I kind of wake up one day, listen, and I realize I like the excitement of the fast stuff. I like that trash vibe that Sepultura had. I want to bring that back to Soulfly. I want to make some more fast stuff. Mark wanted to play fast anyway. You know, he's always want to go fast. And I decided let's make a darker album. I'm gonna make let's make a heavier album, more aggressive, and that's Dark Ages. And then Conquer continued that same vibe, and now Omen. So I think in a way you can even make a trilogy of Dark Ages, Conquer, and Omen can be 3 together, 3 of the same kind of aggressive albums together.
When you started writing more heavy stuff, did your thoughts go back to Sepultura days, songwriting, or was it completely different just with the 3 albums you had done with Soulfly?
I have that in me, these riff ideas that go back to Sepultura days, because that's the way I play in Sepultura. That never is like riding a bicycle. You never forget that. So if I grab the guitar, I know some chugging stuff that's totally metal, and totally goes back to the Sepultura days. So I decided to do some of those, but I didn't want to just copy, you know, just make a copy. I wanted to make something that also sounded like fresh, like today, with the Soulfly sound. So I think that's why Soulfly, that's why it worked out so good, because it was the idea of getting a riff from the past, but play it at now, with the sound of now, of right now. And that's why it works, I think.